Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. Yes, we are fertilizing field number 33 for a contract, but I've also done field 35 for fertilizing contracts. That field over there that we're going to buy maybe today, yeah, that field has now been fertilized. This needs one more stage of fertilization. Contract is done and completed. I completed the contract just because I'm hoping that maybe it'll just pop up at any time. Who knows? So we got paid 35 grand for that, and this field here I'm getting paid what we usually get paid, like 16, 18, something like that going on. I'm just about done. Hopefully when I get to the end of the field here, it's going to say you are completed. Oh, thank you. I don't want to have to do like a little strip later on. Let's come in on here. Actually, it's 20 grand to go do that. So lovely. Let's go ahead and accept that. Let me just double check here because it's only been like 30 seconds since I've completed field 35. But yes, that field's done. So that does bring our cash up quite a bit. So if we come in here now, yes, a state of fertilization on both fields, but this is the main one we're looking at. Yeah, so the money is, we are almost near the cash I need to buy it outright. I need roughly like 1.6 million by the end of the day to be able to buy the field and cover our cost when midnight comes. I have been a busy little farmer. I actually did a little weeding up there by myself. I didn't hire Frank. Frank was off to lunch apparently. But I weeded two fields up there, the one behind the shed and the one over by the sheep. The two fields that had the weeds in them, so I took care of those by myself while I was trying to figure some things out. I've also mowed the grass in our grass field over there. And, of course, we had a baler. Apparently Frank got done with lunch and he came on down to help us out. I don't know why I'm driving this over here. I don't really need to top it off. I'm going to park it here anyways. Maybe I will top it off just because it's not going to cost me much. I'm so used to after I get done with this sprayer to come over and just fill it up. I mean, it was pretty. I almost did both fields with one tank, so that was pretty nice. Yeah, let me go park this up. So yeah, Frank helped me out baling the grass bales behind me in the grass field. So I got a field full of grass bales. We're going to wrap those up, make some silage bales, because the silage price is rising up at the barn. Am I mistaken here in saying that? Because I could sound like an idiot. Yeah, $199 and going up. So already a great price. We should get, we usually get like 160 grand from that field over there. So that will give us quite a bit amount of cash as well. But the main thing I want to go over and show you is, and I thought I had it all figured out. I thought I was a genius. Well, I wouldn't say a genius. I thought I figured it out. Let's just leave it at that. Yes, the potato situation. Let's jump over to here. So basically I left it all the same, other than instead of having all the same triggers over one another, overlap one another, because we tried that, can't do it. This way does work. Now the problem I'm having is, this potato washer right here is full of pig food. I tried to spawn the pallets. I thought it was going to spawn right here. It won't spawn it because I do believe... oh, this one's done? Alright, so I'll have to do it now. See if it solves the problem. I think this pig sorter, premium potato washer is in the way for the pallet to spawn. So if I come here, yeah, this won't run at all. Yeah, it just won't. Let me jump into here and we'll empty this one out. Alright, and then, alright, I've done this many times. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. Scroll on down here, and we'll have to sell that one and move it. Now, I tried spawning the other ones to see if it would spawn, and it won't be. I don't know if it has to be full or not. Yeah, we got a lot of potato washers in here. Well, I won't say a lot of potato washers. Let's go ahead and click on that one there. That's the pig food that's in there. Yeah, go ahead and sell that. Okay, thank you. And then exit out of there. Now if I exit out of there, now can I spawn? So to spawn the pig food, you're supposed to come in here on the overview, click on pig food, add, spawn pallet. Why won't it let me spawn the pallet? Are you going to tell me that this is in the way? Alright, let's just get this out of the way. Okay, that should not be in the way at all. Why is... I got turned around. Why is the pig food not spawning here? Let me get out of the way. Let me try going in global company. I tried it this way as well. No, that's a potato washer. I want this one. Come in here. There we go. Are you going to tell me? Now, definitely, I think the other potato sorter was in the way where that spawns. But it wouldn't spawn with the belt here. So the belt is in the way when it spawns? Alright, interesting question. Where's my other potato washer? If I click on this, that one won't spawn at all. I don't know because does it have to be completely full in order for it to spawn? I don't know. It won't let me. How much is in a pallet? 1,000 liters. So this should still have. I should be able to spawn 1,000 liters. So. Or wait, was I in? Hang on a second. Do I got the lift? No, I don't have. Just trying to figure out these potatoes, man. I'm telling you. All right, let me bring these over here just to get this out of the way. Drop it. All right. Back in here. Because I don't know which one. I got 2 potato washers. I probably should name it differently. Like name it 1 and 2. So I would know the difference. But, you know, why would I do that? That make it too easy. Okay, we'll come in here. Add pallet. Spawn. Okay, now if I go into this one here. Can I add a pallet? No, I cannot. So either I can't add it until it's at 1,000. Because everyone's 1,000. Or it's not going to spawn because this potato washer is triggering this one and not going to be able to spawn a pallet. So I think what I'm going to have to do for now is cry a little bit because I thought I had it all figured out. Can I just go ahead and put this pig food in here? Yeah, that's spinning because my Logitech side panel. Can you not spin there around? There, there we go. That's fine. That's all good. So, yeah, I don't know if this one's in a way. I have no idea. Oh, man. Thought I had it all figured out. I guess I could space them out more. It was working unloading the premium potatoes with the belt by having it spread out a little bit. It was working perfectly. So, yeah, let me grab some more potatoes. Washed potatoes. So, yeah, I took them out of the trailer and just dumped them on the ground. That's what you do with washed potatoes. You just put them on dirty ground because, you know, why wouldn't you? Yeah, I'm not going to use a trailer at all over here for the washed potatoes. So basically, once I get rid of this pile, I'm going to use this wheel loader, unload the washed potatoes from the potato washer, put them into the wheel loader, then come over here and just empty them on out. Because what's going to happen is, I'm going to run to the pipe for the hog barn, and I'm going to do it again, is this can hold 10,500 liters, and since each one of these hold 4,000 liters, I should, when I have 3 of them here, and working correctly, I'll be able to unload the bucket all the way and empty on out, and we'll be good to go. If that makes sense. If I can get these placed just properly, that would be wonderful. And a couple times I have had where the potatoes have gone all over the ground. So, yeah, do be careful of using a wheel loader bucket like this. If you get too far out of the trigger area, they're just going to go all over the place. So for now, I'm just going to run 2 of them and see if that one will spawn over there or not. I will have to leave a bigger amount of area for the 3rd one over here, just to spawn the pig food. All right, so we're gonna let this run until this gets 1,000 liters into it, which probably won't take too long as long as I keep adding it up. I am going to have to bring the belt system back over to unload so they can keep on running. And we're going to go on over and we're going to grab those grass bales and turn them into silage bales right away. And it kind of sucks I had to take the belt out of here because I had everything all lined up. Everything was working peachy keen. There we go. So it's kind of working like this. I just come over here, grab this potato washer, empty into our lovely little trailer that we have set up here. And then what I would do is I just back up a little bit, move forward, get into the other trigger, unload, and do the same for the third. It was working great until I had to unload the pig food. So we'll see how that gets along. Anyways, yeah, so one more contract in this field to fertilize to get paid 35 grand for it. And then we'll go ahead and buy it. So yeah, you can see over here, yeah, it's not looking the best because, yes, like I said, I mowed the grass. And we got grass bales everywhere. I was going to make hay bales. How about if I unfold it? Yeah, I was going to make hay bales and, bring them on over. But I think next time we'll do the hay bales. I saw the price on the silage going up. And I thought, what? How is that a hay bale? Alright, must have been a little bit of hay at the, I don't know, should have been all grass. I was looking at it, I'm like, that looks like a hay bale. So I do have a hay bale, so there's 20,000 liters, lovely. There we go. But the rest should all be grass bales, except for the first one, which might be a straw bale from the field that we have. So yeah, I should have about, it's usually what, right, 39? We usually get about 39 bales out this field. And these bales are 20,000 liters apiece, so the silage at the barn should be a good enough deal, and we should get roughly, if the price keeps going up, I want to say $160,000 off it, which is more than enough to be able to buy the field and probably be enough for the rest of the day to cover our costs for the loan payment at night. But I would like to get a little bit extra cash to get actually the loan, on record below $30 million, which I think we could do relatively with ease with all the crop that we have in storage everywhere. So as for the rest of our crop, not ready. As you would probably guess, we just did the sunflower not long ago in the upper plateau, and the corn's not going to be ready until tomorrow. The cotton and sugar beet that we have, I don't know, at any moment now. So the other thing I also have done is I have downloaded the updated Pepsi factory, and yes, I got it to where it does take pallets, water, and sugar. Same as before, just that with the extra pallets, which means I would need to put down the carton factory, which we have done before as well, just not in this map. If I'm going to do it, it's going to be all in the upper plateau, keep the factory separate, so I would have to bring just the sugar up there. And I don't think there's a water, no, I got a water tanker up there, not too far. But I don't have a big tanker to actually, well, we got the small Joskin. I can use the small Joskin because I don't think the water tank holds that many liters of water, if we are going to do it. Now, I was looking at the factory itself. I just went ahead and placed it on, I went to Ravenport. That's kind of like my test map. And the factory looks exactly the same, so it still can cause lag. Nothing I'm going to try right away, but I think I got to give the Pepsi factory another chance. Because I don't want to say I talked bad about it, but man, did it cause lag everywhere down here, and we got rid of it and not a problem since. So yeah, we may give the Pepsi factory a try in the future. Yeah, I was just looking at the prices of Pepsi as well. Now they got it back on and it's on the map. Yeah, the prices aren't the greatest. I don't know if he changed the price of the updated factory or not, but we're not getting that much more than we would for just straight up sugar. So yeah, I'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, but my main focus today is, by the end of today, we're gonna own Field 35. I hope. Let's see, what time is it? It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's a good chance we basically got to wait for Field 35 for that crop to hit another growth stage before another fertilizing contract could come up on it. So hopefully by the end of the day that can happen, so we can purchase it and then take the rest of our money and pay off the loan a little bit and leave ourselves, I need about 80-90 grand by midnight just to be able to afford paying off the loan interest. But just by buying field 35 alone, definitely going to help out the farm in the future. And there's that straw bale. Yep, and then we're going to be planting cotton over there after. I forgot. One field over there is soybean, one is canola. I forgot which one's which already. But yeah, we'll have a pretty good darn field full of crop, and it's going to be a perfect field. Doesn't need plowed, doesn't need to be limed. It's been weeded. Right now it has one stage of fertilization. Looking to get another. So yeah, we should get a good harvest off the field. And then we'll turn it into cotton, and then our cotton harvester will be busy most of the time. And the reason why I'm doing cotton is it just makes it a little bit easier, because the cotton harvester I can put that on a worker, and I don't need to unload the cotton harvester. It'll do it on the worker will do it on its own. It'll drop the module right in the field, and I can go around later with the auto loading trailer. I can just grab them and go and start storing them like we did before, and wait for a fantastic price, and then we'll have one of those days where we'll sell cotton and get millions of dollars from it all. And then we'll save up just enough money as well. If I sell all the oilseed crop that we have, I might be able to buy both fields. Whew. Yeah, that's just me breathing deeply, thinking, can we do that? Is that an option? Oh man, it's a good option. It's a possibility. We'll have to. Oh man, yeah, that's a lot of cash though. We're talking 1.4 million for one field, 800 and some odd thousand for the other field, and then I need another $80,000 or $90,000 at midnight. Yeah, I don't know. All those noises I'm making sounds good, don't they? This is me thinking, yeah, I can do it. Then I go, maybe not. No, can't do that. Are you crazy? Yeah, of course I'm crazy. And then we'll merge those fields together and make one huge cotton field, kind of like we have over here already. Now, the only thing with the cotton module harvester that we have, it seems like just harvesting the big cotton field to our left over here, harvesting that field alone, I pretty much have to repair the cotton module harvester after every harvest, just in that field alone, because it just wears it out that much. So I'll have to repair it going back and forth. But really, we're talking about repair costs of like, $1,000, $2,000. We're talking about harvesting cotton, which can be extremely, extremely well if the fields are taken care of. Oh yeah, I'm trying to pick up the hay bale. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Oh, I just want to. It also just came to my mind as I'm doing it, because we are using the wrapper. I keep getting asked about this wrapper. Where can I get this mod? This is actually from Stevie. Stevie's Mods, and I've given his link to the people that I've asked. The thing is, I've modded his mod, so basically when it wraps up the bale, I think it's like 3 times faster than what he has it set for. I don't think he changed the speed of the wrapper at all. I think he made it just multicolored, basically. But yeah, so you see, if you're wanting to get it because it wraps as fast as it's doing, unless you know how to do that, yeah, then grabbing his mod alone is not going to do it. I really should also modify how fast it picks up the bale and drops the bale, but for how fast it wraps it, I'm not going to complain. It used to take forever, and we did this way back when, before I modded the baler and modded the speed of the wrapper. I think we had the baler that Stevie had. The baler is his mod as well, but I modified that. Yeah, it was 8,000 liter bales, and I upped it to 20. So you can imagine, if these were 8,000 liter bales, how many bales we ended up with? I think there's somewhere around 70 or 80 bales. I think. But I mean, if you do the math, you can figure how many more bales it was. And then I had to wrap them all the time, and it took forever to do that job. And here in the Pacific Northwest, I don't have time to dilly-dally. We had a $55 million loan to pay off. And we've dug in pretty good. In a way, we're almost halfway there. If I didn't, well, I don't want to say if I didn't buy all the factories and buy all this extra stuff since we started, we would be there. I don't think without the factories I would be there, because the factories are now earning us. I think I paid for the factories the factories have paid for themselves, is what I want to say, and then some. So just the sugar factory alone has done so. Yeah, but I need to figure out. I'm getting better with that potato washer. I did watch a couple of videos on the potato washer, how people were doing it. So if you just take the regular potato washer, you can run a belt off where the potato washer empties into, and you can run a belt off that and run the belt up into the premium potato washer or sorter, if you will. That will work. But if you're trying to run 3 like I'm trying to do, you'd have to run a lot of belts. And I'm just trying not to use that. I just want to use the wheel loader, and I'll be happy with that. I'm just fine with that. I just need to separate the potato washers enough, but keep them kind of close so when I want to use the belt to empty them, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. All right, that should be the last grass bale, I think. I think we got them all squared away. And I would like to see when the next edition of Farming Simulator comes out, whenever that is. I like the way Seasons treats wrapped grass bales. So in the base game, you just take a grass bale, wrap it, and then as soon as it's done wrapping, boom, it's silage. I hope when the next version of Farming Simulator comes out, that they kind of go the way the Seasons does, to where it takes time for the grass to ferment into silage. Because let's face if you look at the way it's done otherwise, how do you turn grass into silage on Farming Simulator? You put it into a bunker, and I crash into the wall because I'm trying to get. Welcome to my backing up skills. You would have a bunker. You take the grass, put it in there, you cover it up, and it takes a certain amount of time for that grass to turn to silage. But if you get a wrapper for some reason, it just does it instantly. So I like the way Seasons kind of does it. So I hope when the next base game comes out, that they kind of go that kind of concept with it. Alright, so the baler, we got that all squared away. Yep, we are ready to close the door on up. There we go. And we're just going to check the price to see if that price has stopped going up or not. 203 and climbing. So we only sell silage at the barn. That's kind of the deal that we had when we first started Pacific Northwest. We only bring the silage to the barn. I do not sell silage at the biogas plant, so that stops me from just keep chaffing corn and running it to the BGA, because that'd be too easy. All right, so we got this all squared away, I think. I don't really know what I'm doing with the T8 right now. I guess I'm going to just park it right here so I can forget that I left it there. Let me just double check on contracts. I don't think that field has grown at all. As far as all of our fields are, I don't suppose these will be ready at any moment. So field 35 is canola and 33 is soybean, but we got our eyes on the prize there. Let me just double check some pricing here, because we're all curious. So there's the Pepsi again, and really, we're not that much sugar. We can get sugar up to the 950 mark. So to bring all of our sugar up to make Pepsi, but I do remember it's not 1 liter sugar equals 1 liter of Pepsi. So there is a ratio difference there. So maybe that's why the price isn't as good. Like I said, we'll probably dig into that later on. And of course, our carton factory, when we will put that up probably by the tree farm, if I can find a place to put it. We just need water, wood chips, and of course logs, and that's not much of an issue there. So so I think it might be time to sell. We're not getting any great demands on canola, sunflower, or soybean. Soybean. What's the best price? That price is dropping. This price is rising. So how about we just go grab some of the canola, and we got to bring it to the bakery. So in order to do that, I need a truck and a trailer, right? Well, there's a truck. I don't want that trailer. We'll grab the other trailer because that's 120,000 liters. That's 90,000 liters. It just makes it a little bit easier. Let's start selling some grain, because really it's just sitting there. And I think now is the time to go ahead and start selling all this hard work we've been doing by harvesting some fields. Are both of those not running? yes, I need to go ahead and take care of these as well. Do I have 1,000 liters of pig food? Of course I don't, so I can't test that theory yet. I just want to see if this potato sorter is further enough away from that one. Alright, so let me move the truck here. And I'll throw some more washed potatoes into there. So yeah, in the future I won't be putting the washed potatoes on the ground here. I just had to take them out because I'm using the wheel loader to load them on up. So like I said, in the future we will take the wheel loader on over to this washer here, unload them into the bucket and just bring them right on over. And when I have all three of them and all three are empty, they will all I should be able to empty out the wheel loader, no problem, because 10,005 liters can easily empty into 12,000 liters total, right? That'll make sense. So I want to fill these up. I'm going to start filling up with canola. I may have to go up to the upper plateau to grab some, but we're going to head and sell them at the bakery. Well, here's the first load of a few of canola to the bakery. You know, and I was thinking originally, I'm like, oh man, I wish I had both trailers. I could do 240,000 liters at once, but I would have to back in both trailers, tandem trailers. No, thank you. Yeah, I don't think that would work. I think in FS17, I don't think there was a wall over here. I think there was an entryway here that we could use to be able to drive in and then rotate around, if I'm not mistaken. But with the big trailer, it was kind of clustered, is the word I guess I would look for. It was kind of tight doing so. So I don't mind that wall being there. Yeah, in the Pacific Northwest, when you're working down here, for starters, you may have a small trailer, but realistically, in the long run, you better have a trailer that holds quite a bit. I do like these modded Wilson 8 trailers, train trailers, I think they call them. I think the original mod holds, well, there's 84 grand, thank you very much. I think the original modded one holds like 60,000 a piece, and well, we basically doubled it. So this will hold 120, and the other one will hold 120, and it worked out really well, especially on Hazard County, where those fields were huge, and man, did we fill up those trailers over and over again. So I should have enough in this silo down here to fill her up one more time. Yeah, and I was doing some math in my head. If I want to be able to buy field 33 and 35 today, which yeah, we pretty much need like $2.6 million, and yeah, I got money sitting around, but not that much money sitting around. But we're just about, yeah, we should have enough right now for field 35 as is, and like I said, another 80,000 or so to help, you know, for the loan interest at midnight. We should get that right here with this load. So if I can find another $800,000 sitting around, which I probably could, but you know, I hate selling crop. You know, I'll be honest, I haven't really kept track of what is the best price for each crop as I go. I just been waiting for great demands, and really the great demands, I don't seem to be getting them often, or if I am getting it, I'm just too busy working and not paying any attention to it. Maybe that's my problem. We've gotten lucky a few times with the great demands. I think one time I was actually headed to, we had tons of sugar and I was ready to head somewhere and just sell sugar, and it was like boom, just as I was loading up, like, hey, there's a great demand for sugar at this place rather, and it was a lot better. I'm like, hell yeah. And it worked out well. I mean, we did sell all the milk this morning. That's why we went from $4,000 up to 1 point whatever it was. And I keep forgetting this is not 90,000. This is 120,000 liters. Need to break a little bit sooner than I do. All right, let's back on in here. Get another $84,000. And the rest of the canola is going to be in the upper plateau, which I needed to go up there anyways to empty on out. Because that's almost full of canola, soybean, and sunflower. I definitely need to empty out the sunflower up there because, well, we just planted sunflower. But I got 2 days to get up there and do so. So while that is filling or unloading, that silage price at the barn's got to be near, yeah, okay, it is. So it did stop at 202. I thought it was at 203. Either way, yep, so after we get done selling this canola, we're going to grab those silage bales, sell those, and see how we're looking while we're here. I don't think field 35 is going to come up for a little bit. Cultivate field 34. I could do that, but for 2,000, it's not worth my time. Like I said, I may eventually buy field 34 as well. But one small step at a time. Field 35, then field 33, then field 34. What will I do with field 34? I was actually thinking, originally I talked about merging it with field 33, but I'm actually thinking I would take field 32 and merge it with field 34 because that seems about right. Just make this field a lot bigger. So, I need to go to the upper plateau, grab the rest of the canola, and come back on down to the bakery, sell that, and then we're going to go dump off the trailer back at the hog barn, grab the flatbed, pick up those silage bales. We'll sell those, but yeah, we definitely have enough cash to buy field 35. We will do that by midnight, whether I get the contract or not. If I don't, then we'll just have to put the second stage of fertilization down ourselves, but that's fine. It will all work out. But fingers crossed, maybe the contract will come up. Well, there's another $84,000 into the bank account, getting us up there. And I think my math was off. I forgot what I said before, but I think it's actually $2.4 million we will kind of need if I want to be able to buy both fields. And it looks like the cotton field is ready for harvest. I think I see a lot of white over there, which means our sugar beet field is probably ready as well, which is good. We'll get them working right away. I don't care if they work tonight. I really don't want to, but yeah. Let me just dump this in here for now. Whoops, I almost forgot the washed potatoes were there. That's not good. Let me drop that off. We'll go grab the flatbed and hopefully make another $160,000 off the silage bales that we have. And I will grab the straw bale and one hay bale. I'm just going to sell that with it. They won't know what's in there. Oh, I have another truck already over here. I knew that. Since that one's already in the way, we'll grab the blue one. And it's clean. But definitely got to get some sugar beets harvested because our sugar factory is sitting idle at the very moment. That's never a good thing. Let me turn this on because I'm pretty sure that's on pallets. I need this on large square bales, no problem. Let's load them on up. I should get the entire field of bales on here. Once in a while we get 40 bales off this field, but this trailer does hold exactly 39. In that rare instances that we get 40, well, it's kind of a happy day because it's one extra bale to sell. Well, it's good to know that the field is consistent. Boom, 39 bales, completely full, and whatever was left over in the baler when we were done. Yeah, we always get to be right at 39, which is good. Like I said, it's good to know that the game is consistent in that fact and matter. In any ways, we are here, and I'm holding my breath because I hope to get 160,000 for these bales. Let's go ahead and just unload them right onto the trailer. And apparently I'm not exactly into the trigger, but must be the trigger is over a little bit. So the only way I don't want to know what I got for bales because I sold them individually like that. Nope, wrong page. There we go. Bale, it's got to be bales right here. 152, 157. Not bad. Getting us up to $1.8 million in the bank account. I'm just looking for any bales that may have fallen off to the side, but does not look like it. Alright, so that pretty much puts us to the fact of we need to start getting a couple machines running here. Get the cotton harvester up and running. Just because, sooner he gets it done, the sooner I can convert the field back over to cotton, get growing. Cycle the field a little bit faster. I'm not in a rush to sell cotton at the moment. I don't even know what the price of cotton's going for, so it doesn't really matter. But it will take them a while. Jump out of a moving vehicle is always a smart idea. How are we doing here? Repair and fuel look pretty darn good. It's already unfolded. And actually, I'm going to start you off at the other side of the field. I usually start here because it's closer. But I think if I start it here, I might do... No, I'm going to start it here because usually when I do, it will do the entire field. It may have an issue when it gets to that little corner at the other end. So let's go ahead and hire a worker. Have fun doing what you do. Just because I said it and we're probably all a little bit curious. Wait, did I go buy it? Where? I'll come. There it is. Not a bad price. And it's going up at the moment. How big is this? I mean, you know, if we, like I said, if it's going really well here and we get awfully close to being able to buy both fields, I want to know. How many liters is this? So right now I could probably get pretty close to 70 some odd $1,000 for this one module right here. All right. I'm just trying to find a way to get another 600 grand to the bank account. I still got soybeans and sunflower to sell if I want to. I do have some sugar to sell as well. The more I talk about it, the more it seems possible that we can do this, which I was not expecting. At first I was just trying to figure out, can I get enough money? Well, we knew I was going to get enough cash to buy Field 33 just by selling the milk. And I'm getting confused which header I need. I think it's this one here. I think. Yeah, I think originally because, yes, the black one is for potatoes. Because originally we did the root crop harvesting system for potatoes. Because, after all, this is the Pacific Northwest. And Idaho's in the Pacific Northwest. And Idaho's really known for their taters. So we bought this and the header to do potatoes. And then the sugar factory came along. It's like, we need to be doing sugar crop. Is this ready? Before I just come on over here and saying, yeah, let's harvest it. Is it ready? Yeah, of course it's ready. Who are we kidding here, right? All right, let me get on the right piece here. Make sure I'm unfolding the correct thing. I need to unfold this as well. Let's lower that down. Yeah, it's unfolding. Just start up. You're good to go. You're still not unfolded? Today, Einstein. There we go. Okay. And... wait, do I have the wrong header on here? Apparently, I got the wrong header on here. Really? I thought it was the orange one for potatoes. Alright. Well, I'll go grab the other one. Alright, sugar beet harvesting. Take 2. Alright, so the whole thing I said before, that definitely the black one's for potatoes. I don't even know my own stinking farm. So it's the black one that I need. Alright, so that is good to go. We will use the other trailer for that. If the other fields, fertilized field 33, yes please. We'll take that. You're going to give me field 35 to fertilize, please? No? No? No. Maybe I just got to give it some time. Alright, no problem. No problem. Back over to the sprayer. Get the right one. And put him back to work, fertilizing that field. Any little bit of money does help for sure. But I'm starting to think, yeah, we may have to wait until next week before we buy these fields. With all this work I got going on here, it might be a long night. I'm going to try to get enough cash so we can buy both these fields. So not only can we harvest them together, because these fields are in perfect condition. Field 33 will be in perfect condition as soon as I finish this contract. And then Field 35 hopefully will be. Yeah, we can merge them together, and yeah, we'll be good to go. I just need another, well, $600,000, which I can probably do before midnight. Just by doing some contracts. The cotton price is going up. Matter of fact, let's slow the time speed down to 1. just because it'll give this cotton worker some time to go ahead and do that. Sugar beets will be going to the sugar factory. What's the sugar price going for? Yeah, we're digging for cash now. Just go so we can go ahead and do this. Sugar prices are going up. I like seeing that. We can go ahead and sell some of that. Like I said, I still got a little bit of canola left. I'm not going to go bother with that. But sunflowers, I can sell that at our wholesales. We got 236,000 liters. 257,000 liters of soybeans. So I can almost probably get, well, this $400,000 right here between sunflowers and soybeans. Probably maybe just a tad under. Oh no, it's gonna be more than that. What am I saying? Yeah, it should be easily $400,000 between these two. Yeah, we can do that. But that's got to wait until next week. That's right, because we're gonna end the episode right here. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time right here in the Pacific Northwest, where we're going to spend a lot of cash. But until then, have a good one.